Today we're going to be looking at the GoPro Hero 3 Plus Silver Edition. Now the Silver Edition is the edition between GoPro's top-of-the-line Black Edition and the less expensive White Edition. It has some of the useful features of the Black Edition, like the ability to record 1080p HD video at 60 frames per second, which you can use for slow motion, but comes in at a more reasonable price point. So let's first take a closer look at the camera. For starters, it's tiny, and you can appreciate just how tiny this camera is when compared to a camcorder or even the iPhone 5S. And its size really adds to its appeal. You can practically mount the camera anywhere in several different innovative places, as we'll show you in a few minutes, and capture footage you'd probably never have been able to capture with any other camera. The buttons and controls on this tiny camera are sparse. There's a power button and mini LCD display on the front with the lens to the right. On the top, there's a shutter button which you can use to take stills or start and stop video recording, and on the left hand edge there's a Wi-Fi on-off button. The rear face has a removable battery compartment, and to the left of this is the port for the optional LED viewfinder. It doesn't come with a built-in electronic viewfinder, and we'll discuss this in more detail. The right hand edge has a micro SD card slot, a micro HDMI port, and a mini USB port. The mini USB port comes in handy to charge the battery up, and you can also use an optional connector to connect an external mic to the camera for better quality audio. Now the lens is a fixed zoom and fixed aperture lens, and what this means is that you can't optically zoom in. However, you can use the three major digital zoom modes, ultra wide, medium, and narrow, to zoom in and out of your image. And these three zoom modes work really well, as you can see in these pictures. As we mentioned earlier, the camera doesn't come with a built-in viewfinder, and that's because GoPro designed the camera to use your smartphone or tablet as a remote viewfinder and control interface. Once you're connected to GoPro's well-designed app, you can set up your shot and change all the features on your camera. You can even remotely start recording video or even turn on and turn off the camera from the app. The app is very smooth and controls the camera effortlessly. The video preview has a bit of lag, but that isn't such a serious issue considering this camera is going to be used for fast action shots. You can also review the videos and pictures you just captured right from your device. You can also update the camera's firmware right from the app, a neat little feature. If you want to learn how to set the camera up to work with your smartphone or tablet, feel free to watch our video on the basic camera setup by clicking on the link in the description below. And as you've probably noticed, there is no tripod mount on the camera itself. The camera does, however, come with a waterproof housing and a few different mounts. There's a whole range of different mounting adapters available for the GoPro, ranging from simple tripod adapters, helmet mounts, head strap mounts, suction cup mounts, to pet mounts, and even bicycle mounts. And this makes the camera even more versatile, and just searching YouTube will give you an idea of the tons of different ways people use this camera. We first mounted it using a suction cup to a car's windshield and got this gorgeous looking wide angle first person view footage that looked great even when the car was traveling pretty fast. We then mounted it to the seat column on a bicycle so we could capture the bicycle changing gears. Really cool looking footage, as you can see here. And finally, we mounted it to the fender of a vehicle to see if we could capture the motion of a tire as we drove around. And the result, as you can see, was very impressive. And the best part about being able to shoot at full HD at 60 frames per second is that you can slow it down to produce a very slick looking slow motion footage. The camera's build quality is also extremely good, the fit and finish quality is excellent, and the camera seems built to last. Having said that, this is definitely not a great camera to replace a DSLR or camcorder for things such as interviews or full-length feature films. You can use it as a B camera to shoot innovative shots, and with a bit of color correction, the camera will blend in very nicely with footage from other professional cameras. And while the low light performance has improved with the GoPro Hero 3 Plus, this is by no means a great camera for low light or nighttime video. It's usable, but the quality is nowhere as good as the footage it shoots in good light during the day. The built-in microphone is pretty good quality, and the battery gets you about 2 hours of 1080p footage on a single charge. If you're a person who wants a versatile little camera to shoot action footage or even random home videos, this is a great little camera. It's very well designed, has an easy to use interface, and more than anything is so compact that it's easy to travel with and use in all sorts of innovative locations. Definitely a cool camera to own. If you're looking to buy this camera, the link to the camera is below. Hope this review has been helpful. If it has, please like the video and subscribe for more reviews.